Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Break Vape podcast, episode 46. I am your host, Tami Ernst. I hope you guys are doing well and are really getting committed to ditching your vapes for good. I love seeing you tune in from all over the world. If you need help to quit, I have your back and a proven plan. Just go to www.breakvapes.com. That's www.breakvapes.com to see what we offer here at Break Vape, or simply send an email to hello@breakvapes.com. Last week, we dove into some thought work covering needs versus wants, and the best reply I saw to this episode was someone who emailed in and said that they definitely don't need to vape, and truly at their core, they don't want to vape, but sometimes they, and I quote, just want to vape a little bit. Oh, my friend, I hear you. You know who you are if you're listening, and thank you for the email exchange. I'm glad that we wound up talking it out and that I was able to help you get to the bottom of that thought by refocusing on a new thought. This thought process has come up a few times in the past week, actually, so I think it's a great message to focus on today if you need some strategy to get you going on your quit journey. So let's dive in. The thought of I just want to vape a little bit. Is your brain simply thinking that it is having fun or that it is escaping some kind of negative emotion like anxiety or boredom? But the positivity of this feeling is so short-lived because of the anxiety that vaping causes in the long run, right? So keep that in mind as we move forward today. I know that this journey can be a long and arduous one when we're in the thick of an addiction mindset. So, like I just mentioned, today I'm going to offer you a strategic thought to evaluate in order to get your brain working on all of the ways vaping isn't serving you anymore. So, here's the thought. Are you ready? What is your backup plan? Let's say you're going to give quitting a shot and it doesn't work. What is your backup plan? Think about it for a few moments and see if there is actually a gray area you can create for yourself that might be beneficial in your life. And if that is a possibility, what does it look like for you? Let's explore. For imagination's sake, let's say there is a black area where you are addicted for life, and there's a white area where you have quit vaping for good, and then there's the gray area where you can keep vaping with it somehow not damaging your life. Explore your thoughts to see if a life in the gray area serves you in any way. I'm really curious to know if a healthy gray area is able to exist, and if so, what does it look like? I think we would all like to know. When I was coaching our listener friend who emailed in earlier this week. We came up with what the gray area looks like for him right now. And for him, it looks like a constant tug of war of trying to live a life of vaping that he can't feel good about, no matter how hard he tries, because he has really tapped in to knowing how vaping is damaging his health and his wealth and his relationships. And once you do that self-exploration and you know that you're going down that path and it's not a good one, it's hard to forget. And quitting for him, like it is for so many of us, has become like a yo-yo or a ping pong ball, just going back and forth, and it is exhausting. He has guilt and decision fatigue constantly. Who can relate? I think a lot of us can. In fact, to the point that I can think of at least a dozen people I have talked to personally about this very topic over the past week or two, where the gray area is somewhere that maybe you wish you could be, but it just isn't feasible. So that takes us back to living in the black area of being addicted to vaping for the rest of our lives, or to the white area where you can do the work that you actually really truly desire doing in order to live vape-free for good. I love the strength of this thought. What is your backup plan? It is simple and so effective to think, okay, if I don't stop vaping, what's my backup plan? What are my options? What will my life look like if I continue to vape? I want to offer you these strong thoughts today, my friends, because you are 100% worthy and 200% capable of living vape-free. Thank you again to our listener friend who emailed in earlier in the week, and to those of you who have talked with me on this topic earlier in the week as well. Every time you guys email in and ask for coaching, I am just mind blown and so humbled every single time by your uniqueness and your creativity. You matter. You are worthy of being happy and healthy. And most importantly, you are not alone. I can promise you that, because I see this community behind the scenes, behind closed doors, and there are so many of us out there that are just waiting to be connected. There is absolutely zero need for you to suffer in silence, no matter how private of a person you may be. If this is you and you need to get this addiction off of your chest, but your shame or your privacy is holding you back from reaching out, then just email me anonymously, and I will still be able to help you find your footing to start walking towards your vape-free life. Others of you guys are not as shy, and you guys are just as awesome. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Send those emails over to hello@breakvapes.com. That's hello@breakvapes.com. And if you really want to dive in, head over to our website to schedule your free strategy session at www.breakvapes.com. That's www.breakvapes.com. You guys are amazing. That is it for today, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.